These two superstars did battle just a few weeks ago at the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. But that was for the WWE Championship. Tonight is about being the better man, the better WWE superstar. We've got John Cena, the WWE champion, and a man who's regarded as one of the greatest to ever lace up a pair of boots, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. This is gonna be quite the sequel. Shawn Michaels' facial expression doesn't say much, except that he is ultra focused. Meanwhile, referee Mike Chioda patting down John Cena, making sure there's no hidden objects. And is going to do the same to the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. You can feel the special vibe as we are in London, England tonight. They fans across the pond, as they say, are surely getting a treat. As the bell rings, this match is officially underway. If this match is anything like what we saw transpire at WrestleMania just a few weeks ago, it's going to be nothing short of the cherry on top of the sundae. You got the sundae at WrestleMania, and tonight you get the cherry on top. Meanwhile, Michaels going to work on the left arm of John Cena. Goes for a fireman's carry takedown and a head scissor. John Cena breaks it up, and we are right back up. A lot of people take Cena's in-ring ability lightly. You don't see John Cena as the type to be a top-tier professional wrestler, nothing more than entertainer, but there's a reason John Cena is WWE champion. But you also got to look at it this way. Michaels has faced and beaten the best of the best. Michaels is from a different generation than John Cena. So Michaels has truly seen it all. John Cena has a little bit of a smirk on his face, realizing he may have gotten a little bit of the best of Shawn Michaels right there. Now it's for Shawn Michaels to figure out, what do I got to do to get the upper hand on John Cena, as these two were going to tie up, but Michaels returning right back onto that left arm that he found the weak point in at the beginning of this match. Michaels, nice takedown to Cena, and goes right into a cover, but barely enough for a one count. John Cena now with the counter and turns it into a drop toe hold. Perhaps John Cena was looking for the STF. But John Cena, look, you can see John Cena saying, I was this close. I almost had you. But Michaels wisely scouting it and rolling away that STFU submission hold. That is extremely difficult to squirm away from if you are lucky to do so, as these two tie up collar and elbow. Shawn Michaels now has a side headlock on the WWE champion John Cena. You gotta wonder, with this being a non-title match between these two, if Shawn Michaels is able to pick up the victory over John Cena in this match, where does that put him in terms of contention for the WWE championship? Does that put him in a direct number one contender position for John Cena's WWE title? Again, John Cena signaling, I almost had you again. You got to wonder if he's going to go for it again. We saw what happened at WrestleMania. John Cena's looking for a part 2 here tonight in England. John Cena has almost like a smirk, but also extremely focused. There has been no smile on the face of Shawn Michaels. Michaels has looked laser focused since the moment he walked out to the ring. Again, collar and elbow tie up. Michaels with a waist lock as John Cena's trying to find some way to switch around, but Michaels has got this grip on really tight. John Cena trying to squeeze his hand through to force a break on the waist lock. He's trying to out-muscle the Heartbreak Kid, and it certainly works in his favor. Nice takedown by Cena, and again, John Cena is trying to get into the mind of Shawn Michaels. Once again, trying to go for the STFU to force Shawn Michaels to tap out. It's almost like it's really building up in the mind of Shawn Michaels. We usually see a lot more mind games from Shawn Michaels, but tonight we're seeing quite a few from John Cena. And Shawn Michaels pushes back John Cena. And quite the words are being exchanged between these two superstars. And what a right from Cena knocked Shawn Michaels right off his feet. And Cena was ready for it, but Michaels was certainly not. We are back live. It is Monday Night Raw. It is thunderous here. Every time we come overseas, they always bring the heat. London, England is on fire, and as I predicted, they are certainly getting a treat. And these two hardly look worn out. It seems like we've got a long way to go. It is going to be quite the journey the longer this match goes on between these two superstars. John Cena right now has Michaels grounded to the mat, but Michaels is starting to work his way back up to his feet. This could be exactly what Shawn Michaels has needed. And John Cena is now the one with the headlock on Michaels. Cena has it locked in tight. Those huge arms wrapped around the head of the Heartbreak Kid, and now keeping Michaels grounded. However, Michaels trying to keep his body on his side so that both shoulders are not down on the mat so he doesn't get pinned. But now Shawn Michaels once again working his way back up to his feet. And now that Michaels is back up to a vertical base, is Michaels going to be able to break free? And he is unable to do so as John Cena with a side headlock takeover once again drives the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels right back into the mat. Michaels trying to lean back, trying to get the head locked between his legs so that he can get this head scissors locked in to force the break. But it just doesn't seem to be working in Shawn Michaels' way right now. Back up to his feet is John Cena. Well, nope. John Cena up to one knee now. Michaels and Cena are both back up to their feet. Could this third time be the charm for Shawn Michaels to break free of this side headlock? John Cena's had it in on Shawn Michaels for quite some time. This time, Michaels going for some stiff shots to the midsection, and it does create the separation that has been such needed for the Heartbreak Kid, but gets right back down to the mat by John Cena, and John Cena going right back on a headlock. That is so unfortunate for Shawn Michaels, who had finally forced free of the side headlock, only to break free and be put right back in it. John Cena, the bigger and the stronger superstar in this matchup. However, when you look at it, Shawn Michaels is the veteran of the two. Shawn Michaels has the experience. But what I will say is, John Cena already has Shawn Michaels' number. And not just has Shawn Michaels' number. Meanwhile, wait, Cena got a near fall on Michaels. Not only does Cena have Michaels' number, but there's a reason they call Shawn Michaels Mr. WrestleMania. Shawn Michaels has done some of the greatest things on the greatest show, the Showcase of Immortals. Meanwhile, John Cena did the unthinkable. John Cena defeating the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, at WrestleMania. And that was just a few weeks ago. Is Michaels truly prepared to take John Cena beyond his limit in this match? And Michaels once again trying to fight free. Perhaps this could be the time. This could be where Michaels creates the separation that gives him exactly what he needs to get the momentum. Meanwhile, Michaels was trying to go for a hip toss, but Cena blocked it with a clothesline, and Michaels went down, and now Cena right back on the headlock. John Cena looking extremely impressive against Shawn Michaels in this match. But the thing is, you can never count out Shawn Michaels, no matter what the situation is in any type of match, no, wherever, whenever, whatever it might be. You just can't count out the Heartbreak Kid. And again, Michaels, anytime you take him back down, anytime, there might be a reason to feel like maybe I should give up. I keep getting caught in the same situation. This time, Shawn Michaels breaks free. Now, the question is, does Michaels follow up? And he gets a boot to the side of the face of Cena. Shawn Michaels sends Cena headfirst into the top turnbuckle. What a thunderous chop to the chest of the WWE champion. Shawn Michaels telling somebody to wake up and pay attention. Shawn Michaels showing that he is ready to turn this thing around. He is ready to pick up the heat. Nice shot to Cena and another blow to Cena. Michaels has Cena backed into the corner, and another knife edge chop makes the champion wince. But the champion gets the boot up. And a massive clothesline as John Cena explodes out of the corner. Cena goes for the cover. Cena went for a tight hook of the leg to secure an emphatic cover, but it wasn't quite enough to keep the Heartbreak Kid down for the 3. These two again working their way back up to their feet. John Cena once again has the side headlock, but Michaels breaks free. However, Cena coming in with these shoulder tackles. However, what I will say is, Michaels went for sweet chin music. As the plot thickens, there was nobody there. Michaels was trying to hold on to the ropes, but fell to the floor. And Michaels going to take some time to regroup as this match rolls on. Back in London, England, it has been a thriller between Shawn Michaels and John Cena. Quite the sequel to their match just a few weeks ago at WrestleMania 23. Shawn Michaels has deepened the control, has had a rough start during this match with John Cena. John Cena, for quite a bit of time, had Shawn Michaels locked in a side headlock and kept Shawn Michaels practically grounded for a majority of this matchup so far. But Shawn Michaels seems to be finding his footing as of this point. Now the question is, can Shawn Michaels not only just keep his footing, but strive and jive forward? Shawn Michaels plants Cena and gets a boot right on the moneymaker. Michaels is keeping it low and slow. Shawn Michaels is a Texas boy, so Michaels knows what it's all about when it comes to low and slow. Ain't nothing like a low and slow barbecue. Meanwhile, Cena starting to fight out of the corner. Oh, Michaels went to jump over Cena, but Cena caught Michaels in midair and slams Michaels right to the mat. This could put away Michaels. Cena, who had hooked the far leg for extra leverage, extra power on that pinfall, just not quite enough to keep Michaels down for 3. Michaels sent back first, and nice suplex from Cena. Hooks the far leg again. Again, there is nothing there to keep Michaels down for 3. You gotta wonder, as Cena's measuring up Michaels, perhaps looking for that FU. John Cena could be closing in on once again defeating Shawn Michaels. Up and over, leaping and laying out Michaels. Could it be enough? But Michaels able to kick out. Near fall after near fall after near fall. Never doubt the resiliency of Shawn Michaels. Michaels leaping and laying out Michaels still wasn't enough to put away the Heartbreak Kid. Cena with a right. Michaels, who responds with a chop. Look at this turning point in this match as these two trade blows in the center of the ring. This is going to be the true test of who gets the upper hand in this situation. Up and over. Michaels goes back body drop. And Michaels, who's down, Cena tries to take advantage to go for the cover. But Michaels able to get the shoulder up. For Shawn Michaels, it's about the sweet chin music. And the thing is, it could happen at any point in this match, and John Cena will never see it coming. For John Cena, he's certainly looking to force Shawn Michaels to tap out with that STFU. And if that's not the case, he's certainly got an FU for Shawn Michaels lined up his sleeve. Shawn Michaels, let's get another look at this one more time. Michaels, desperation neck breaker that was planted perfectly on John Cena, but Michaels not able to directly and swiftly capture the momentum on that. Now with both of these two men back on their feet, they return to trading blows. Oh, Michaels ducked. Cena sends Michaels in the ropes. Michaels explodes out of the corner. Well, rather explodes out of the ropes. Michaels and Cena are both down. Who's going to get back up to their feet first? Meanwhile, referee Mike Chioda starts his count as both of these superstars are down. I don't think anybody wants this absolute classic end in a double countout. But neither man has moved. And Michaels kips back up to his feet. And Cena's back up. And an inverted atomic drop to Cena. And a right. And another right. Cena goes down. And a scoop slam. Michaels is fired up. But the lower back weighs heavy on the Heartbreak Kid. The intensity that this match, the endurance that this match is required out of Shawn Michaels may be weighing heavy on him. Michaels going for it to risk it all. And the elbow drop connects. Michaels is feeling it. Michaels is fired up. It could be music to his ears. Michaels is ready. London, England, are you ready? Because Michaels is tuning up the band. Could be time for the sweet chin music. Oh, John Cena realized it was coming and a backslide. Great way to counter for Michaels. Oh, Michaels ducks. He spotted that shoulder tackle this time, but nobody was home except the air, and John Cena totally ate the floor. John Cena, who hit the floor hard. You got to wonder what kind of injuries John Cena suffered off missing that shoulder tackle. That was great for Shawn Michaels, though. Absolutely brilliant for the Heartbreak Kid. Cena could be hurting badly. Meanwhile, Michaels going to go up and over. High cross. Nope. Nope, not today. Michaels gets caught in midair by Cena. Absolute truth in the power of John Cena. Raw as can be. But Michaels able to squirm out and send Cena into the stairs. What is going to go on between these two? Who is going to take it home? And it has been a hectic match, to say the least. Back and forth, twists and turns. John Cena is the WWE champion. Shawn Michaels has been truly putting up quite the fight. Before we went to commercial break, John Cena had missed a shoulder tackle that Shawn Michaels had ducked. And Michaels went for a high crossbody over the top to the floor on a John Cena. But John Cena was able to catch Michaels in midair. Oh, and a hammerlock, and Cena goes shoulder first into the steel post. There is no forgiveness in the steel of the ring post as John Cena feels it all. Shawn Michaels has truly been going to work on that left arm throughout this match. It's been one heck of a back and forth brawl. And with no foreseen ending, everything is up in the air. These two are truly showing the wear and tear that their body is taking, the exhaustion that is weighing in on these two. But it still seems to be anybody's game. Michaels taking the true shift in momentum back to him. Michaels going right back to that left arm of the WWE champion. Michaels has the wrist locked and raking on the arm. All the body weight of the Heartbreak Kid drops on that arm. Michaels has a hammerlock as he drives Cena into the mat. This is going to put a lot of pressure on John Cena. Michaels has Cena in a precarious situation. Tries to roll Cena into a cover. The shoulders are locked in and down on the mat. But Cena able to shift the weight to get the shoulders off the mat. Cena is going to have to find a way to break free. He is locked. Cena's got pretty much nowhere to go. Michaels has those shoulders trapped. Oh, and driving the knee into the arm of Cena. John Cena is going to have to push just a little bit harder. With this left arm weakened, that FU could truly be out of play. But I'll tell you what, Cena was still able to get a one-arm scoop slam. That's impressive power. And missing an elbow on the left side is a big miss for John Cena. But a big miss for John Cena means a big opportunity for Shawn Michaels. This is what you get when you tune into Monday Night Raw. You get classics like these. And especially tonight, we are in front of a hot crowd in London, England. They are certainly getting the treat that is well deserved. And John Cena slams Michaels into the mat. How does Cena follow it up? Cena could be looking for it. It could be time to get swifty and swifty. Cena looking for the 5-knuckle shuffle. And what did Five Fingers say to the face? As I always say, Shawn Michaels just found out. Michaels is dazed. Is he about to be confused with an FU? But first time was blocked. Second time was not. He's got all of it. John Cena. But no, Michaels somehow survives. How in the world did Shawn Michaels just survive the FU? Welcome back to Monday Night Raw. Before we went to commercial break, we saw the unlikely, the impossible. John Cena able to connect with the FU, and still somehow Shawn Michaels found the willpower this deep into this match to kick out before 3. But Shawn Michaels looks worse for wear. Michaels laid out on the floor as John Cena goes in the attack. Let's get another look at this one more time, as with the aggressiveness in which John Cena just dumped Michaels to the outside on the floor. You gotta wonder, Michaels is resilient. We know that already. Even before this match happened, we've seen it year after year, just how resilient Michaels is. But now the question is, how much further is Michaels able to go? How much more can Shawn Michaels take from John Cena? And Cena sends Michaels back into the ring. John Cena hooks the leg. Michaels used whatever he could, whatever bit of strength he had to kick out. Cena with a boot to the back. Cena again measuring up Michaels. And a perfectly crafted shot to the lower back of the Heartbreak Kid. It is very well known, very highly documented about the lower back injuries that retired Shawn Michaels between 1998 and 2002. And for John Cena to go after it, it's a brilliant strategy if you're the WWE champion. And that's what makes a champion, is having to know your opponent's weaknesses. And look at the raw power of Cena deadlifting Shawn Michaels and turns it right into a cover, looking to put Michaels away. But it could be 3, but it certainly isn't, as Michaels finds a way to save this match for himself. Michaels is suffering immensely, but still continues to fight. But now Cena is going for a bear hug on Michaels to continuing to do damage to that lower back of the Heartbreak Kid. This will surely eliminate that sweet chin music. If the lower back is out, it's going to be a lot harder for Shawn Michaels to walk. And if Shawn Michaels can't walk, he certainly isn't going to run. And if Shawn Michaels ain't going to run, he's not going to get that leg up for that sweet chin music. And with this bear hug, Michaels is just weakening into the mat. But Michaels trying to fight out of it. Michaels trying to fight free. How does Shawn Michaels still continue to fight, but John Cena returning right to the bear hug? And again, Shawn Michaels fights free. Gotta give credit where credit is due. Both of these superstars in this one fall main event match, they are not holding anything back. They are leaving it all on the line. They are competing like this is a match for the WWE Championship. But for John Cena, anytime he steps into the ring as champion, he has to bring his best. There is no easy day in the office as WWE champion. You got to lay it all on the line day in and day out. For Michaels, it could be winning this to earn himself an opportunity to challenge for the WWE Championship again. Look at the way that Michaels hit the turnbuckles and then fell onto the floor. And here comes the 10 count as Michael's starting to stir. But the count is going to stop as Cena meets Michaels on the floor and gets the Heartbreak Kid back into the ring. John Cena is not going to take a count out. John Cena goes up to the top. Gonna risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. High risk, high reward. And he gets the reward. The leaping leg drop. But will he get all of the fruits of his labor? He does not, as Michaels kicks out before 3. So close, yet so far. A huge chance. John Cena, leaping leg drop off the top. A massive chance, a massive opportunity was taken. Cena got all of it, but Michaels still has some power, some sort of energy left. I don't know if it's instinct, adrenaline, whatever it may be, but day in and day out, Michaels always finds a way to rise to the occasion. He always finds a way to put on a show, even if he hardly knows where he is at this point. Cena perching Michaels up at the top. Cena follows as he climbs the ropes to meet Michaels up. Michaels trying to fight Cena off the top, but Cena trying to dish it right back. Oh my God. Cena could be looking for a super FU, but Michaels fighting free. Cena trying to power through to get Michaels up on his shoulders. Michaels with a power bomb to Cena. And Michaels creates the separation. But with not much left, it's a bit difficult for Michaels to capitalize this deep into this matchup. And the ref's count begins. Let's get another look at this. Cena was looking for a super FU. Michaels countered and was able to connect with a power bomb, planting Cena right into the mat. But with the amount of energy that has been drawn from Michaels throughout this match, the longer this goes on, it just is only going to be worse. Harder to capitalize on big opportunities like those. Cena dropped to hold, was thinking STFU. Michaels scouted it. He knew what was coming. Even at this state, in this match, Shawn Michaels still able to scout when danger is coming his way. Oh, and Michaels sends Cena off the apron into the announce desk. Michaels just shoving Cena, and Cena hit hard onto the announce desk. Cena glazed, dazed, and confused. Cena's eyes are glazed. Cena looks dazed, and he certainly looks confused as he is laid out on the floor. But Michaels trying to pull himself up. And the referee trying to keep Shawn Michaels back in the ring. So Michaels says, you know what? I'm just going to go out to the side. Michaels ripping off the top part of the steel steps. What could Shawn Michaels be thinking? This seems to be personal tonight. Michaels, no. No. Michaels could be thinking pile driver. No. Cena blocks it, and a back body drop sends the Heartbreak Kid to the floor. And Cena rolls into the ring. Michaels is laid out on the floor. Oh my God! Cena just launched himself at Michaels over the announce desk. It's an all-out brawl as we are back live on Monday Night Raw. John Cena is not holding back any of his frustrations at this point. It's like this deep into the match, a demon has decided to infest and infect the WWE Champion. John Cena has become a man possessed to lay out Shawn Michaels once and for all. Shawn Michaels tries to crawl away. And John Cena's finally got it in. The STFU. In no man's land, Shawn Michaels could be forced to tap. He finally has the STFU. And with nowhere to go, the Heartbreak Kid could be forced to give up. Michaels staying with it with every ounce of his being. It's almost supernatural as Michaels tries to scratch and claw with whatever bit of his soul he has left. Can he make it? Will he be forced to tap? What is Michaels' answer? What is Michaels' response to being trapped inside the STFU? Michaels gets closer and closer, but he's not close enough. An arm's length away. A little bit closer. But Cena wrenching back on this STFU. Michaels a hand's length away. Michaels starting to fade, though. Eyes are starting to close. The hand's starting to go down. He could force Michaels to tap. And there it is. Michaels finds the bottom rope. And Cena's forced to break the hold. Cena takes full advantage. Cena holds on to the count of 4, knowing well he has till 5. Otherwise, he'll get disqualified. I'm not seeing much left in the showstopper. Michaels getting back to his feet could just be the end and could be the rest for John Cena to pick apart for another FU. Oh, Michaels was thinking sweet chin music out of nowhere. Oh, Michaels got it. Where did that come from? Sweet chin music. Michaels pulls it out of nowhere. John Cena just got laid out of nowhere with a sweet chin music by the Heartbreak Kid. But with the wear and tear on the body of Shawn Michaels, it's been quite a few seconds, and Michaels finally makes it. But Cena has great ring awareness and finds his hand on the bottom rope. And look at that. That is so unfortunate for Shawn Michaels. Was that Shawn Michaels' last biggest hit? This has got to be one of, if not the greatest, one-on-one matches to ever transpire on national television on Monday Night Raw. These two have been battling it out for quite some time. We're nearing the 1 hour mark between these two superstars. Shawn Michaels certainly put the lights out on Cena with that sweet chin music. And had he been able to capitalize right away? For sure and for certain. I can't say for sure and for certain, but I'd like to believe that Shawn Michaels certainly would have had this one won at this point already. Cena pulling himself up using the ropes. Shawn Michaels leaning against Cena in the corner. And a chop from Michaels is certainly going to leave a mark across the chest of the champion. Cena responds with a right. Michaels repays the favor of that punch with a chop. And follows it up with another. Michaels was looking to send Cena across the way. But Cena counters. Cena gets turned inside out. Cena has Michaels up looking for the FU. Michaels laying on his feet. Oh, sweet chin music! Cover! And Michaels has done it! Shawn Michaels found the wherewithal to put away John Cena. Shawn Michaels could be on his way to once again being on top, to once again being WWE Champion, and a victory over WWE Champion John Cena gets him one step closer. We are gonna get ourselves one hell of a WWE title match. You just gotta assume it's coming. What a WrestleMania rematch that lived up and went beyond the expectations. They might as well have competed like they were at WrestleMania all over again. However, tonight, the showstopper is the one on top. Tonight, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, was able to find a way to out-resilience the WWE Champion, John Cena. John Cena is out like a light. And the resiliency of Shawn Michaels shows all. What a win for the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.